Welcome back to another episode. And I just got finished checking out Willy's Wonderland, starring Nicolas Cage. Guys, I'm almost at a loss for words on exactly what I think of this film. Nicolas Cage, I'm just going to throw spoilers out there, guys, so stop it right now if you don't want to hear any kind of spoilers, because I'm going to have to throw some spoilers out there. There's some plot details, and also one major thing that is in this film that, yeah, I mean, it could be a spoiler somewhat, guys, but just hold on now, I'll wait. Okay, now if you guys are back, you've already went, you've checked this film out for yourself. So, let's go ahead and let's talk about Willy's Wonderland. Nicolas Cage, he has no dialogue in this film whatsoever. He makes some noises when he's fighting, or when he has this thing about drinking these cans of soda, like energy drink, almost. Just says punch on the side of the can. I don't know, it's like almost like a superpower for him. But, he has to stop at certain times throughout the movie, kind of like refill his energy, replenish his energy before he starts fighting these animatronics in this film. So, but other than that, he has no dialogue whatsoever in this film. Just makes a lot of Nicolas Cage type faces at the other characters that are in this film. Now, what is this film? Well, this is basically a way of getting around making a Five Nights at Freddy's film. Almost the same exact kind of thing, guys. It's like at a Chuck E. Cheese type place, and also like a Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's Willy's Wonderland. Willy the Weasel. And basically, again, there might be some spoilers. I'm going to have to throw some things out here, guys, with the plot. With this film, and I'll try to keep it as not so much. I try to keep it non-spoiler, but we'll see what we can do. Because this film is crazy. It's like Nicolas Cage times 10, basically, and that's without dialogue. You have Nicolas Cage's character, who basically at the very beginning of this film, you see this man and this woman. They're being chased, basically. You don't see the animatronics, coming after them at the beginning of this film, but they're being chased through Willy's, and they're trying to escape to no avail. Does not happen. Flash forward, now you see Nicolas Cage in his sports car. Now the car gets flat tires. Now what you find out later on in the film is that it might not have been an accidental thing with his tires getting deflated, or him running over, how like the police officers will put down, strips with spikes to stop, speeders. Well, that's exactly what happens to his tires on his car. Now, in exchange for he gets a tow truck to come take his car to be fixed, to get new tires. The mechanic tells him, well, we don't have an ATM, so, you can't use your card to pay me, and Nicolas Cage has no cash. But the mechanic tells him, well, there's a way you can work off, your payment of having to, pay. It's going to be like $1,000 to fix his car. He knows the mechanic knows the owner of Willy's Wonderland. Not the original owner, but the second owner of Willy's Wonderland. He knows this man, and he basically tells this guy, I have this gentleman here, needs to work off his debt here for the job on his car. He'll clean up Willy's for you, stay overnight at Willy's and get the whole place spotless for you, and a potential reopening of Willy's Wonderland. So that's how Nicolas Cage winds up there at Willy's, having to do this job to work off his payment for his car. The gentleman tells him, if you go and you can get this thing cleaned up, spotless, and make it through the night here, I'll pay everything for you. Take care of your car. I'll fix it all up for you. No problem whatsoever. So that's basically, Nicolas Cage was, just with a nod, lets this gentleman know that, yeah, he's all in. He'll go ahead and he'll do just that. And again, Nicolas Cage, I'm telling you, I've seen so many movies, guys, but there is not many actors that can just make a nod with his face, just a look or a grimace, any way you want to look at it. Nicolas Cage, no dialogue, but he says so much with the looks on his face. He's one crazy guy, let me tell you. And he is zany as anything in this film, guys. There was one moment in this film, if you guys know the second Spirit of Vengeance film, Ghost Rider, when he kind of goes all crazy and kind of like that Nicolas Cage you're going to get with this film. He breaks out some dance moves too. That's all I'm going to say. A la John Travolta, Pulp Fiction. He breaks out some dance moves. And it's crazy. But again, you have this young girl, probably maybe like 18 to 19 years old, and you first find her. She's trying to burn Willy's Wonderland down. Now you have, you'll find out later on in the film exactly why that is, and why, how she is, come to wanting to burn down Willy's. But her and some of her friends, they go there to try to get Nicolas Cage out of there because they figure that he needs the rescuing. Yeah, he's not the one who needs the rescuing. It's the animatronics that need the rescuing because they are in for a. They messed with the wrong guy. They have Nicolas Cage is like a caged animal. He's like a caged animal, guys. So they go there to save him, and the animatronics, they are just full on crazy, trying to kill everybody. Basically, all these young teenagers. I don't want to say they're not really teenage. I don't know, probably like I said, 19 to 20 years old. So this group, probably like 5 or 6 of them, go there. Nicolas Cage, like I said, he doesn't say anything. So it's just. They want to getting into the building. They're in there with Nicolas Cage, and it is just crazy. The animatronics, they're crazy. Have one who's like one's an alligator, one's a gorilla. You have Willy who's a weasel. You have one I forget what the name was, but it was like a siren. So it was like like almost like a fairy, but with like these like really sharp teeth. They can just rip your face off. So yeah. A whole bunch of different kind of characters in this thing. There's one character, one animatronic that I have no idea what it was supposed to be. But this thing, I'm telling you, what it comes down to, and again, there might I'm not going to go into too much of spoilers, guys, of why, how these animatronics have come to life, and why they've come to life, and how Nicolas Cage is wound up in this situation, and why they want him to go, and clean this place up. Because I really, thinking about it, doing this video right now, I think people need to see this. I really do. I think it's one of those films, explaining it and the craziness, yeah, you need to see it for yourself. It's not a 10 out of 10. I mean, I'm going to say it right now, guys. It's not a 10 out of 10. I would say, if I was giving this on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to go crazy, guys. I'm going to say 8. I'm going to say an 8 out of 10. This thing can easily get bumped up at least 2 points just for Nicolas Cage's performance, or lack thereof, because he doesn't have any dialogue. But his performance, I'm not going to say lack thereof, because his performance, his performance just with his mannerisms sells this movie. It does. He's Nicolas Cage. This is what you're going to get with him, at this point of his career. And it's crazy. Like I said, guys, I'm kind of like stumbling trying to find the words, because I'm watching this, and I probably just got done watching this. By the time I get this video up for you guys, it'll probably be, an hour since I've seen this. And I'm just watching. I'm like, man, what am I watching? Like, how am I even going to talk about this in a video? That's how crazy it is, and that's how over the top this is. I saw the trailer for this maybe like 2 months ago when the trailer first, maybe like two and a half months ago when the trailer first came out. I pre-ordered. As soon as the pre-order was available on Amazon, I pre-ordered it. And I was lucky enough to get it today on release day. Yeah, guys, I mean, it's bare bones, basically, the release. I mean, that's the cover. That is the back. No digital codes or anything like that, guys. On the inside, it's just a disc. Nothing crazy. Bonus features. We do have the making of Willy's Wonderland. We have a set tour. We have production design of Willy's Wonderland. We have a Meet the Cast exclusive. And we have a character and production design artwork galleries. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see. Hopefully there's not too much glare, but basically, this is the gorilla that Nicolas Cage fights in the movie. And he's basically beating the gorilla with a plunger, a bathroom plunger. Yeah, that's the kind of film. That's what you're in store, with this one. So, yeah, guys, Willy's Wonderland. right now, I think on Amazon, I think it was like $22.99. So I took a gamble. I had some, I had some gift card money for Amazon. So I was like, I'm just gonna. That's why I went ahead and I took a chance pre-ordering this. But if you're gonna, pay straight up for this, do you want to wait? Maybe, wait about a few weeks. It's probably gonna drop in price. But if you just want some good old Nicolas Cage fun, if you order it today, you probably have it in time for the weekend. And man, there's nothing better on a Friday or Saturday night than good old Nicolas Cage. So guys, this has been a crazy review trying to talk about Willy's Wonderland. They just don't know what they were getting into putting Nicolas Cage in there with these animatronics. The animatronics had no idea what they were getting into. And like I said earlier, it was kind of like a way of them getting, making it their own kind of film, a way of getting around calling it Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, guys, like, subscribe, and comment, get the chance, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Take care.